So last and let's be real, least Baylor. So once again, the ceiling is 11-1. The floor is 7-5. We'll put on our Baylor hats here and talk some Bears.
You hate Baylor.
Yeah, we hate them. But Brownie, you're our stand-in as our official Baylor fan, Baylor person. So, what do you think about that ceiling and floor? We'll pull up the schedule here.
I'm just looking at their schedule, and God, that is a cupcake ass of a schedule. Like your toughest opponents are in the first 4 weeks, and then after that, it's just a drop off.
Mm-hmm.
So you're gonna play Auburn and SMU. Those are potentially 2 wins, 2 losses, or a split. Samford should be a guarantee win. Then you have to play Arizona State. So again, you're either going to be 3-1, 4-0, 2-2 maybe, or you might potentially just shit the bed and be 1-3. But then after that, your only other one is Kansas State. So 4 losses max on that entire list.
Also,
when we were doing our power rankings after the TCU game, it's the bottom half of the conference.
Yeah.
There's no butt bowl this year.
There is no butt bowl. There's no butt bowl or saddle this year.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy to me. I personally think that we should do exactly what the Mountain West Conference does, as well as the MAC, and have 2 to 3 protected rivals, and then you cycle through the rest.
Yes.
Well, what are we doing? Farmageddon is going to be gone after this year. No more butt bowl. No more saddle bowl. No more the bonnet bowl or whatever they call the. Well, they're
TCU Baylor is one of the protected rivalries, and we call it the revivalry on this show.
Yep.
Right?
Sure.
Not the Blue Bonnet Bowl. We don't use that.
The margarine bowl.
Yeah. There's not even blue bonnets in the fall, man. What are we doing? Come on. They're done after the spring. We're done. Anyway.
Somebody just had leftover flowers. It's fine.
But everybody knows around here. Hey, we're talking Texas football. Everybody knows around here. If you pick a blue bonnet, you get arrested and you go to jail, right, Mom? Yeah.
He got all of his.
No, from personal experience.
No, this is just like a wives' tale that I swear every kid, at least of my generation in Texas, was told no, don't pick a blue bonnet, you'll get arrested. It's just
that's just Pella, Iowa has tulip time, and they always have fines for every tulip you pull. And I mean, there were college kids. It's a college town, and people would take pictures of how many tulips they had, and the competition used to be how big of a fine would it be? And then they posted all over social media, and I'm like, you really think that the Pella cops aren't on there? Come on.
So DCTF's official prediction for Baylor: 8-4. With losses to Arizona State, Kansas State, Utah, and SMU.
I don't know about that Utah one. Utah's at home.
Well, I know that you're especially down on Utah, Brownie, but I mean, there's a lot of reason to believe Utah will be better this year.
I think Utah might be slightly better, but I mean, you're going into Waco. I would have picked Auburn beating them over Utah.
Yeah.
It's also weird to me that they also don't want to do the SEC propaganda by having Auburn beat Baylor. That's just weird. But in my personal opinion,
I
think
it's not
an
SEC publication. It just so happens there's 2 Texas schools in the SEC these days.
We all know who feeds them.
Yeah. I mean, listen, it's. I will never forgive them, and I know that partially. I've heard the inside story that partially it was because Gary Patterson didn't want it to happen. But 2015, going into 2015, TCU and Baylor were 2 of the best teams in the country, right? And the cover of Dave Campbell's Texas Football was when are Texas and A&M going to play again? Was the whole cover. And then really tiny, it was TCU and Baylor. They're good, but.
Waffles paid the schedule maker to get rid of all of his enemies. We got rid of the Fluffalos and we got rid of the Bears. Goodbye, so long.
Waffles has powerful friends.
Waffles has more powerful friends than us all.
Yes. I count myself among them. All right, so we've looked at the schedule. Let's see. They think Baylor could possibly upset SMU. Biggest games against Arizona State. Well, yeah. If Baylor's going to compete for the Big 12 championship, if any of us, Baylor, Tech, or TCU, are going to compete for the Big 12 championship, we all got one thing in common. We all got to beat Arizona State. That is true of all three of us. Breakout candidates. I mean, Brownie, I don't think you're going to know anything about that. Yeah.
Try me. Just kidding. Don't.
Yeah, they gave him a B+ in recruiting. Tech did get the highest recruiting grade out of the four, by the way. Tech got, I think it was right on an A. Yeah, an A, which, makes sense. TCU and Baylor both B+. Yeah, okay. I don't think there's anything else we can say about Baylor. That's enough of that. All right, so there we go. That's, we're not going to talk any high school football on this show, which is what most of this magazine's about. So, yeah, we're feeling good. Of the four, which will include Houston in this because we were talking about 4 Big 12 Texas teams, which of the 4 is most likely to make it to Arlington? Go.
Tech.
You're both saying Tech.
Tech.
I mean, honestly, again, with that BYU situation, like 10 how do you not win 10 games? Like, I feel like Texas.
Baylor and Tech have like the 2 easiest out of the 4 schools. Well, Houston could have an easier schedule, but I just don't think that they have the talent to gap that schedule.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If like any of the other 3 Texas schools had Houston's, like that's a cakewalk. Like that is almost guaranteed Arlington trip. Like you would have to literally have half of your starting roster die in order to miss it.
Yeah. Cole's absolutely right. If Tech does it this year, they never will.
Yeah, literally. Like with everything that's coming through the house and all that other stuff and having to go through the university for your paychecks and the salary cap and potential Title IX, and now like Deloitte is starting to reject some of the NIL deals. Like Texas Tech isn't going to be able to just like call up one oil tycoon and be like, hey man, we need like $180 million to win a natty. Not going to happen anymore. Sorry.
Who is Dishfish that says Tech goes 6-6? Wrong.
Oh, man, hey, your lips to God's ears, Dishfish.
Wrong.
I think Dishfish is...
And it would be fun. It'd be hilarious.
Oh, it'd be absolutely freaking hilarious if they went 6-6.
You did not think it would be funny.
Yeah, you want to talk about optimistic Texas Tech fans? Wait until they drop 6 games. Then we'll see the optimism.
You know what? When Waffles first started following Tech sports, I don't know what it was, but every single time Tech would lose a game, he'd throw up in the middle of the night, and it got very exhausting. So,
well, you better be prepared to clean up a lot of puke.
This is the best guns up we got for Waffles.
There we go. There's the guns up from Waffles. Well, there you have it, folks. That is the official Biggest 12 review of Dave Campbell Texas Football's predictions for the Big